The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. Good morning. Oh, we don't have we have the screen up. Hold on 1 second. We have the screen up, honey. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. There we go. What's going on, y'all? We have some technical difficulties today, but we are here, and some of us are queer. What's up, brother? How are you?
Ooh. I'm good. Hey, Bobo. I'm good.
It's my you sure, bro?
I'm good.
Good morning, Bobo. To love. Yes. Who else is here? What's up, Shakeen?
Hey.
Good morning. All right, Dr. Holt. Honey, I was wondering what y'all had going on. Yes, y'all. We had some technical difficulties on this morning, but we are here and we are ready to get into this day. For those who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Kwame, joined by the handsome, the melanin proficient, the king himself. Oh, the other way. Kyrie Sinaj. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, everybody. Grand Rising.
Yes, Grand Rising.
Everybody doing this Monday morning?
Kyrie. Kyrie was going through it this morning, child. All good in the head. All right, y'all. So for those who, y'all know what we do every week, we have to talk about our sponsors. Thank you so much to Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. You can check them out by going to www.bulletinflightradio.com. And they have a special treat this week because they have the season finale of Bullet in Flight Talk. You definitely got to check that out because co-pastor Kim will be on that. I believe that's the finale, or I could be wrong. I believe. Check it out. Go over to www.bulletinflightradio.com for all of that information. All right, but definitely check out Bullet in Flight Talk because he is talking to some amazing people, and co-pastor Kimberly Irvin is on that series as well. So check it out, and I believe it's at 10 a.m. So following this episode of Pyro Power Hour, go head over to Bullet in Flight Radio. What's up, Sean Kingsley? What's going on, sir?
We're a little we were just a little bit, just a tad.
Sir, who gonna check us? You don't need to do all that. You see how Sean just come for us in the morning?
Right, we're a little tardy. Yeah, we were.
Attendance keeping. You know what I'm saying? Just Lord, we're trying our best. All right, it is the morning. All right. Well, at least it's morning for me. I don't know about you over there. You in the afternoon.
Well, it started in the morning, getting my stuff together and everything was going great.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yes, but you've been cutting. First of all, congratulations to you, Kyrie, because you have been rising up on TikTok. I see you over there getting the subscribe accounts up, Henny.
Yeah, I'm on the road to 10K. That's it.
Listen, goals. Yes, one of my goals is to get to 10K before the end of the year. So hopefully,
that's it. I'm trying. I'm a 30 goal.
Yes, and it looks like if I keep on track with where it is, I may be able to hit it. So if you guys are not subscribed to us on TikTok, go ahead and subscribe to us today by going to @Kwame Speaks and also @Kyrie Sinaj over on TikTok. No spaces, no dots. We only have one account. None of that other backup accounts and any of that other stuff. Good morning, Raymond. Oh, we got a little full house today. All right. You both got this 10K all the way. I know that's right, bro. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Rochelle, my bell. Every time I just light up when Rochelle comes on. I don't know what it is, but Rochelle just like gives me life. She always, I don't know what it is. I love Rochelle. Rochelle, my bell. It's Monday. Y'all know.
Is that what you did? And that was what you did this weekend. I did not.
First of all, Dr. Hall, I am saved and sanctified. Okay, you don't know my life. I don't be entertaining fate all day and weekend. That's Kyrie's business.
No.
All right, y'all. Let's get into. We got some mess today. I didn't even get to. I don't know if you. I didn't even get to click up all the stuff that I had, but I grabbed all of your stuff. So don't worry, we're set. I got you, bro. I got you today.
Okay.
All right. So we're all set to go. Let's get into what's going on. We got some mess, y'all. We got some mess.
All the time.
All the time. And I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't understand, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. So let's get into our first topic. It's going to be half me and half Kyrie's story because it's all about the same person. And Kyrie's favorite person in the world. Oh, yes. It's about Kanyesha West. Oh, yes. So my story on Kanyesha West is that I did not know that he was going in the footsteps of his master Trump, and so it was just very interesting to me that he has an academy. It's an unaccredited school, by the way, but it's called Donda Academy, named after his late mother, and for $15K. And they signed the NDA, which I don't know why you would need to have an NDA to go to a school, but whatever. Students at Kanye West's unaccredited Donda Academy start the day with full school worship before parkour enrichment classes. Parkour? What do you need parkour for? Now listen, I love when parkour was all big and famous and ramping up. I think it was about 10 years ago. I think parkour was like a big deal 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's still a thing today, and people have made careers out of them. So by all means, make your paper, boo boo. I'm not knocking parkour or anything in that industry, but I don't understand why we need to have a whole curriculum at a school from K to 12. Explain.
I don't think he can explain it.
Okay, so Entertainment Insider explains Kanye West opened a private Christian school in a conservative Los Angeles suburb in November 2021, which I did not know.
Oh, he has two then, or
no? This is his school. This is the same one.
Okay. But I meant, well, then he changed it because he was supposed to open Down the Academy in Chicago. That had been in talks for some years back. Like,
I'm not aware of Down in Chicago. I mean, it could be there. I don't know, but this article. Okay, I don't know. What I know,
but it may not have come out. But I only know it because a friend of mine was supposed to be an instructor there.
Okay, well that's cute for Disney, but I know for this article is talking about the one that he opened in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the one in Chicago. That's interesting. I'm going to look that up really soon. But the unaccredited pre-K through 12th grade school, Donda Academy, costs $15,000 per year to attend, Rolling Stone reported. In addition to daily worship services, the choir and sports-focused school offers parkour classes. It's so interesting to me.
Well, yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, this is totally different because the one in Chicago was supposed to concentrate on Black studies, on Black people and Black history and the Blackness, getting the community back together.
There's no way on God's green earth that I would send my child to any type of school
Now say that.
with Kanye West. Okay, I don't care if he paid me to send my child to his school. There's no way on God's green earth that I will go ahead and pay or even go or have my child go to his school. I don't care if it was a public school. I don't care if the name of the school was just the name of the school, like it was named after him. I don't want nothing to do with Kanye West.
Yeah, because it's the what do you call those schools?
Private,
not public school, not private school, not public, not private. It's another. Oh God, I can't.
Charter school?
Yes, yes, that's it.
Oh, well, this one said it's a private school. This one's not charter.
Yeah, he totally changed. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this one's this one is a private school. If he has a charter school in Chicago, Rochelle says my child. I know that's right, honey. My undergrad didn't cost that much, Kanye girl. I know that's right. Shoot. Anywho,
15.
Okay, and it's unaccredited too, girl. You better $15,000, and I can't even use a year per year. That means you go no, girl. Even if I had the money, I would not. I wouldn't even walk past it.
So for all 4 years, you're paying $60K, child.
No, ma'am, no ham. No, ma'am, no ham.
Now, this is not Harvard or, well, not Harvard, but Howard or nothing like that.
No. The next story with Kanye West. This is one comes from my brother, Kyrie. So this one. Apparently, Kanye West gained support of white supremacists in Los Angeles.
Once again,
big surprise,
right? But once again, you know, the first time they came to his defense was when he made the statement how slavery was a choice.
It's an Oreo storyo.
So that was their defense. That Kanye is right. This time, they hung out on, I think it was on the 405. They hung signs over the railings saying that big sign Kanye was right about the Jews. And gave scripture reference in the Bible.
What is wrong with y'all?
And all support of Kanye is Don the Son. Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all? Following Kanye, this is reported by allhiphop.com. It appears neo-Nazis are big fans of hashtag Kanye West and his anti-Semitic rhetoric. Following Kanye West's weeks-long tirade against Black Lives Matter and Jewish people, many fellow rappers and corporations distanced themselves from Ye. It appears the superstar's controversial takes have earned the backing of white supremacists. According to Vice President of the ADL Center on Extremism, Oren Siegel, a group of white supremacists showed support of Ye by hanging signs on a bridge over Interstate 405 in California. A photo also shows the men and women doing a Hitler salute. On October 23rd, this was yesterday. Yep. Oren Siegel tweeted yesterday, the head of an anti-Semitic and white supremacist. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Yesterday, the head of an anti-Semitic and white supremacist group and his supporters dropped banners over the 405 in Los Angeles. One banner read, "Kanye is right about the Jews." Kanye West found himself mostly on the wrong side of public opinion after posting he was, quote, going DEFCON on Jewish people, end quote, in a now deleted tweet. West then went on a media run where he further spouted blatant anti-Semitic rhetoric.
Now, I guess he came to some of his senses because for the Friday night, he did a live. He did like this 24-hour live on YouTube with this these Jewish people, and he apologized for the DEFCON comment. And then he explained what he meant, blah, 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 to them. So, yeah, he had a meeting. He's trying to do damage control, but I think the damage is done. He's trying to do damage control, but the damage is done. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, but okay, it's me. I need a definition or a class or something on what exactly is anti-Semitic.
Didn't we go over this on Friday, girl? Like, I don't understand. Okay. Anti-Semitic means you don't like that you spew and spout out racist or hateful comments or hate Jewish people.
Okay, but the only comment that he made that was hateful was the DEFCON comment.
Okay, if you want to get technical, it may not have been quote unquote anti-Semitic directly, but what we're also talking, and I feel like it was directly anti-Semitic because you're telling people it's kind of like inciting violence towards a group of specific
right,
people.
but I didn't see what he incited about that part yet, but and even he apologized for that.
What do you mean you don't see where he incited violence?
After I said besides the DEFCON, because the only other thing he said was that they control the industry and the media, and when they are in control.
But that has nothing to do with the fact that he told people that he was going to go DEFCON, and you also have
no. That's what I said. That part I couldn't rock with, and that part
that's the anti-Semitic part. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, because
at the end of the day, like it would have been the same thing. Because I still think like we talked about on Friday, like he's been talking about negatively about BLM and Black people for years. So
I said, as long as he's anti-Black, it's fine. Now on yesterday, I had a Black man to tell me that Kanye.
Sean brought the damn definition to you. He said, hostile to or prejudice against Jewish people. Anti-Semitic remarks were posted on the site.
Oh, well, thank you, Brother Kizzy. Now, I had a Black man tell me yesterday that Donaldson is really a genius and is trying to bridge the gap and wake Black people up and have us all come together.
Okay, girl. I want to move on because I cannot deal with her. I really can't. I'm tired. I'm tired of Kanye. I'm really, and we have to report on it because like we're talking about like
right.
pop culture. So I understand, and I also think that we should not be silenced because there's a lot of people, especially on TikTok. That's why I said what the hell I said last week on my TikTok, and a lot of people were sitting there saying we need to stop talking about him. We need to stop giving him platform. Listen. This is the exact same thing when you tell people to stop talking about Black issues. That's the exact same thing what he's doing. Because one of the things that Amanda Seales has said that has stuck with me for a very long time is that it's not that the fact that the right and these extremists are and these racists and these white supremacists are big in number. They're just louder on social media. And so us not saying anything, us not doing anything about the situation is not helping anything. We're not being loud because once we are louder than them, they'll shut the hell up.
Well, we're not louder than them or loud, period, because we want. Okay. The view, what I'm about to say is the view of Kyrie Sinai, not Kwame or Pyro Media. We want and need white acceptance. So therefore we silence ourselves and we don't want to. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to say this. No, let it be. We need to come together and be one. That is.
This is one of the reasons why I think it's important that we have conversations about him, because of the fact that this is what kind of conversations that we need to be sparking. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily agree with that as a monolith for Black culture, but I do think that there's a few select, especially those that get.
Yeah, I don't mean a whole.
No. I get what you're saying because you and I have had private conversations on some issues that we have with the community, but I think to your point, I think when there's those that get to a certain level and attain a certain status, they do shift a little bit because they're trying to make sure that they're getting in with the good old boys club. And oftentimes people don't realize that good old boys club is white men.
Right. And the gag is he made rap songs about people doing that same thing. And what is he doing? That's the gag for me.
So there's that. Let's move on because I'm tired of him. So, bye, Donda son. Madonna versus Cardi B. Now,
Madonna.
Yeah, girl. I was very, very shocked about this because I didn't understand what the hell was going on and why this was going on. So apparently, last week, actually Saturday, this is when this was reported. Last week, Madonna had posted something or tweeted something out, and this was her tweet. Quote, now Cardi B can sing about her WAP. Kim Kardashian can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked ass, and Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball. And so she posted that because she was talking about the industry and how like people have not given her just due because she kind of paved the way for all of that. Where they can be themselves and they can be, sexual and women can be provocative without them being looked at as whores, and all of these different things. And so I agree with that to a point because I do think that we don't give Madonna her just due. Now, I personally have an issue with Madonna, but that ain't got nothing to do with her talent and what she's done. I have an issue with her because of what she did and her beef with Janet Jackson. And let me tell you something. I'll be very clear with you right now. And I'm moving my bro out the way because I want to make this very clear.
Tell her.
I am, yes, a Beehive fan, but there will never be anybody that will surpass the empress that is Janet Demeter Jo Jackson. And I'm going to just say that right now. And y'all little white queens can come for me all you want to. I said what I said, and I have no problem saying it again. And I'll say it this way, that way, and whichever way you need me to say it. I'll even get translators for you. Janet Jackson is that girl. She's been that girl, and she will forever be that girl.
All right, Janet. I love it.
Anyway, with that being said, that does not mean that Madonna didn't do her just due. Although I do think that she appropriated a lot of different stuff from the ballroom culture.
Absolutely.
That's here nor there. Okay, but she did go out there and she did, what was all sexual, and she did a lot of the things that these new girls are doing today. And so let's not forget about the OG Greek. Yes! Come on, Sean!
Now that's the real OG.
Come on, Sean! Come through. Good morning, mother.
Hey, mother.
Yeah.
Now, Grace Jones is the real OG, and of course, the Gaga fans came for Grace Jones.
And they had to be very much checked.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. Even Lady Gaga needs to bow down to Madonna. Even Lady Gaga needs to bow down to Grace Jones.
But that's the thing. Gaga has acknowledged Grace. I don't know about Madonna, but she acknowledged Grace.
But my thing is this: a lot of the issues that we have with these celebrities are not really because of the celebrities. It's because of the fandom. It's because of the fandom. A lot of people don't have issues with Beyonce. They have issues with the Beehive.
Well, because some of the Beehive is kind of off.
But they're not as bad as the Barbs. Can we be real?
Oh, nobody.
Can we be real? I would take a Beehive any day over the Barbs. I thought the Beehive was bad. Okay, especially before Lemonade, they would get a little crazy. But then the Barbs took it to a whole nother level.
But then because their leader gets on and tells them who to attack.
And this in and of itself is the problem that it brings us full circle. Good connections here, Kyrie, because it brings us full circle to Cardi B versus Madonna. Because after Madonna tweeted that, and she was specifically talking about the industry, and I didn't take it as her trying to come for Kim Kardashian or Miley Cyrus or even Cardi B. As a matter of fact, when I read that tweet, and I read what she was saying, and this is what pissed me off, because they had me defending Madonna. Really, girl?
Right.
Let's start there. That's what pissed me off. But anyway, but what even in that tweet, she was coming more for Kim Kardashian than she did anything else. But if you listen to what the full context of what her tweet was, she was talking about the industry, and she was talking about how the industry did not give her reverence or give her respect or homage to paving the way for some of these girls to be and do what they're doing now. And so for Cardi B to come after her the way she did was kind of like, girl, she wasn't talking about you, girl.
Well,
and my thing is this: I need Nicki Minaj, I need Lotto, I need Cardi B, I need all of these girls to stop inserting us into your drama. Y'all could have just called each other. Y'all got cell phones.
Well, sometimes and not just Cardi B, but people in general, they'll see, read, or hear something, and they're so used to being on the defense that they don't take in the full concept. Now,
That's not Madonna's problem.
But my first time hearing it was when you read it, and I instantly knew she was talking about the industry.
Thank you. But you know why? You want to know why, Kyrie? You want to know why you instantly thought? Because you have comprehension skills. And this is my problem. And this is no shade to Cardi B, but I think she needs to stay off of damn Twitter. I like Cardi B. I defended her when Nicki Minaj came after her. I was all about Cardi because she was one of the girls that came out and really completely changed her brand because she could have been stuck in the whole love and hip hop stuff. Well, that's where she stuck. She changed her brand.
Right.
And so
I'm gonna talk about Cardi because today we're talking about hip hop, but Cardi, I like Cardi's story. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, hater or lover, I don't give a damn. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, my issue with her going after Madonna is like the same thing that I had. Like now, if Beyonce would have came after Janet Jackson, we would have had a problem, Beyonce. We would have had a big problem.
But B loves Janet.
But B loves Janet, and so and that's how you know that she's a class act. And what my issue was is that Cardi. You didn't have to do all that. And if you were smart and if you allowed your team to do what they needed to do, they would have really flipped that and they would have made sure that your account was behind that tweet. And then you would have blew up even more. You would have had the white gays coming after you, supporting you. But now you went after their queen. Well, do you know how that it just doesn't make any sense from a marketing standpoint? It doesn't make any sense. It's just not. It wasn't smart. I'm getting tired of these girls fighting with each other online. It sucks, and it's really irritating. Can we do something new? It's old. I'm over it. I'm tired of these girls arguing with each other online. And you talk about, especially with Nicki Minaj and Lotto and Cardi B and whatever other damn girl that she wants to argue with this week. I'm tired of it because I sit here and talk about you want black women to support each other, but then you over here being representation of all the cat fighting. It's ugly. It's stupid, and I need you to stop. Knock it off. Everything that you see on Twitter, every person that is coming after you online, every troll, you don't have to respond to. It's not necessary. Grow up, girl.
Well.
I'm sorry. I love Cardi B. And the fact that she's making me defend Madonna is what pisses me off even more. That's really what ticks me off. But yeah. It's not just Madonna. It's the whole thing of like, we're just making assumptions based off of a tweet. We're subtweeting this. We're subtweeting that. We're what is it? I don't know. It's subbing this and subbing that. Whatever the kids say nowadays. When you're masking what you say, just say what you need to say, or pick up a phone, girl, or DM each other. Do that. We don't need to do all this. All of that other extra stuff is not necessary.
Well, I'm not a fan of either. So do what you want to do.
My thing is that I'm not a huge fan of Cardi B either, but it's not just
either with her or Madonna.
I don't give a damn. But I think what bothered me about this particular situation is the overall overarching issue with
it's
Lotto, with Cardi B, with all of these people. All of these girls, these queens that are like trying to like Madonna's like 78, girl, go get some. He is. You're not lying.
He knocked 100 years off her age.
Well, you know what, Kyrie? We're not gonna do that. so good morning, St. James. Good morning, Selena. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Wade. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget that like button and also subscribe to our Pyro Media Network. We appreciate you. We're just sitting here talking about Madonna versus Cardi and the tweet that she went out. But lo and behold, long story short, because we have a lot more on this document to talk about, they talked, but Madonna called her and explained to her what her tweet was about. They made up and everything's all good now. But my thing is, why you gotta let the girl call you? Like, why couldn't you just reach out to her and be like, hey, Madonna, before I go and cuss you out on social media, is this what you meant? Because I felt some type of way about this. And I just felt like a lot of the stuff that we need to do is because it's ruining people's brands, and it's starting to make this whole they did it with Little Kim and Foxy Brown. They did it with they did it with so many different female rap artists, and it's really frustrating. And I'm just tired of these girls always in the media for something negative. Like, stop. Like, knock it off. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, you got anything else on this?
Like, since we're talking about hip hop, I'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I'm over them.
Moving on to the next one. P Valley has been renewed.
Yes.
Shout out to P Valley.
P Valley has been renewed for another season. I'm sorry. But here's the gotcha.
P Valley when the girls get naked.
But here's the gotcha, though. The new season will not be seen until 2 years.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me on this good morning? It's Dr. Morrison. He done made his way. He said Cardi is the most sensitive gangster I've ever seen. Now listen. I agree with you, brother. And don't forget to check out the Dante Show. They are back. Them boys are back, and they come back tonight at 8 p.m. Go ahead and check it out.
Wow. You mean Dr. Dante isn't somewhere traveling the world?
Listen, he said it's behind down this week. I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's what I just heard, because he might change his mind 5 seconds later and talk about he gonna go to Zimbabwe. You never know. Because the brother be traveling. I know that passport is full, but you know what? You are blessed. You are blessed and highly favored, and I appreciate you coming on through and making time today. I know that's right, my big brother.
But yes, Katori Hall said it'll be 2 years before we see it.
Yes.
One thing they have to, do production, but they also have to find a new actress to play. What was that child name? The light skinned chick. The light skinned chick. She quit the show.
Oh, I didn't know she quit.
I can't think of her her character name.
Hold on, I'm pulling up. I don't know her real name.
Yeah, I don't know her real name. I don't know her real name. Her character name.
And Larika Johnson, who plays Haley Colton.
Haley, yeah. So Haley quit. Thank you, Dante. Haley quit the show, and so we don't know if Haley pregnant or what. Well, we know she's pregnant, but we don't know who the daddy is. I think I do. I think the one that was running for mayor. His fine self, but that's another thing. So yeah, so it'll be 2 years before we see it.
He's a little too skinny for me, but he's cute.
I'll discriminate.
Of course you know, but it's too early for that. This ain't Power After Dark.
Autumn, yeah, that's Autumn. But Haley is her name, but Autumn, that's it, Autumn.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me tell you something about P Valley. P Valley has been one of my shows.
She was at the Taste of Soul.
Shut up.
Doing what?
What? I didn't know that. She's a beautiful gal.
But I mean, what are you doing?
I'm so sick of him.
They did the pole dancing at the Taste of Soul this year.
You better stop.
What? Is she a singer? Or, please don't say she's a rapper. Is she a singer or a rapper?
Well, she might have just came for cameo.
Okay. 2 years for people to come back, but saying some of these white shows have 2 seasons per year.
I mean, listen.
She was walking around with the people. Oh, okay. I thought he meant she was performing. Okay.
Oh no. Yeah. A lot of people just come just for cameo appearances. They get paid for appearances. I heard Katori was having problems with stars. Oh.
Well, if she is, that she wouldn't have any problem getting on another network, because that's the top show. But that's Star's top show.
It's Star's top show at the moment. And I think it even beat ratings for and I have to look that up. Don't quote me on this, but I think it beat ratings for Power.
I would hope so, because like I keep saying, Power, I've seen better gospel stage plays.
I didn't know 50 Cent was having this shit. You know what? Both of them just need to leave the day. Well, listen, I don't really I care too much about 50 Cent, but I appreciate his work ethic, because the brother did create a very powerful show. I just didn't like what he said about when he was coming for Empire, and a little homophobic remarks that he said. But we're gonna leave that alone.
Never mind. But yeah, I'm excited. P Valley's coming back. I'm glad it was renewed.
Yes.
But 2025, okay, girl, child. Okay. But my question is, will we still care in 2025?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely, I think that we would, because I think what they're gonna do is they do it with all types of shows. They hype it up. They'll start hyping it up, catch up on the season, and it gives people don't come for Power, Kyrie.
Dante, okay.
Now listen, Dante loves some Power now, because Nikki Gilbert say third season renewal is a slap in the face. Well,
Nikki Gilbert, girl, if you
let's not go there. Let's leave it alone.
well, Nikki and I have personal beef. I don't care for her. She knows it, and it is what it is.
Oh, we'll talk about that offline. Okay, anyway. I messed up the name on this on the thing, but apparently College Hill. I don't know the show. I don't watch the show.
I don't either, but I remember season 1 they had Nene, but Ray J was on season 1. So is Ray J like getting another certificate?
Pause.
Okay.
Pause. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Pump the brakes. I just saw the picture. Like I put it up there and I didn't really look at it, but I just saw that we have this girl and Tiffany Pollard.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be a hot mess. That's
I
tuned in for that.
So the Soul cast is Ray J, Amber Rose, Jocelyn Hernandez, Tiffany Pollard, Blame It on Quay, Iman Shepherd, and my reason for watching, if I do tune in, Orion, baby. Now I'll watch if they say that Orion's gonna do jumping jacks naked like he did on Twitter. I'll tune in.
All right, Kyrie. We're not doing that. Ray J spelled due to plagiarism.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't know that. See, I didn't watch it. I don't watch it, but I'm gonna watch. I'll watch for Orion though. Oh yes, God, him and his brother. Now replace anybody with his brother. Well, not Iman. I like Iman, but replace Ray J with Omarion.
Well, first of all, Tiffany Pollard, I love her. She is one of my favorite reality stars. Okay, who's the guy with the red hat?
They're blaming on Quay.
Oh yeah, why is Quay on there?
Why are y'all tuning into this? What is this?
Kyrie, I'm not messing with you today. You get on my nerves.
Serena, Kyrie is watching for me, and I am.
It is. You said who? I'll say.
Dante, you
acting real old right now, Dante. I'm not playing with you today. I'll send you a map. When he sees the wig, he'll know who it is. I'll send him
a dude in the green wig with the makeup on.
Yeah, with the little mermaid color wig, and he be doing
the funny video. He has a restaurant in LA, a fish spot, a crab spot, or something.
I didn't know that.
It's a crab zone.
Hold on, let me close this window. Go ahead.
The college that they're going to attend is they're being enrolled at Alabama State, and they'll earn a college certificate of completion once they finish.
Wait.
But who is the chick? Who is the chick at the corner?
You telling me? Hold up. Pause. Stop. They get a degree for doing the show?
A certificate. Yeah.
Certificate of what?
Completion. I don't know.
Oh, what?
I thought Ray J was suicidal. Shouldn't he be at a care facility? Child.
All right.
Well, no, because I believe that was a spell from the witches of Calabasas, aka the Cartrashians.
Okay, we're moving on. We're not doing this. We're not doing this early.
All of them giving 1.5 GP.
Dr. Holt! I hate all of y'all.
But who is the chick in the corner?
Which corner?
In the bottom of next to Iman. Not Tiffany, but on the opposite side.
This one?
Not Tiffany. Yeah, that's Iman next to him. Not Tiffany, the other chick. Now that's Tiffany. Go to the other side. The other side. Yeah, who is that?
That was.
Because I named her Amber Rose, Jocelyn Hernandez, Tiffany Pollard. It didn't give her name.
Was it on Family Matters? I don't think so. I don't remember.
Oh yeah. It's wait a minute. What is it? I forgot to write her name down.
Mary McLeod Bethune is turning over. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh no, he said Dr.
No. You know that's who it is. No. It's Parker McKenna. I forgot to write her name down. But no, she was a little girl on My Wife and Kids. The youngest daughter.
Okay. I don't know who she is. All right. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm really not trying to be shady. I'm so sorry.
Well, she's very pretty.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. She's on the TV show Games People Play. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, let's move on because you know.
Are you
back, Katie. That's how shady. Okay, she was in the other series with Lauren.
Yeah, Games People Play.
Okay. I know who Lauren London is.
Okay, Games People Play. She's in that. Yeah. So are you all going to tune in to College Hill? I'm only watching for Orion. I'm letting y'all know now. If I tune in, but if he ain't gonna be naked on there, and he could be, because it's gonna be on BT Plus, so I don't know why he can't be naked.
You know what, Thais? I'm not dealing with you today. Who is the degree from Office Depot? You know what? We're moving on. We're not doing it. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all cut up in the comments. Next up, we're going to be talking about one of these shows that I just started this weekend. Y'all have to watch The Watcher. I don't know what you got time for. And listen, I'm going to make sure I make some time today as I'm working today. Because let me tell you something. This show was everything. I think I'm on episode 4 or 5. Whew, Lord have mercy. This show is everything. And let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on with Ryan Murphy because he has a lot of great shows. I heard good things about the show. Dante.
I never heard of the show. Kwame, I saw Kwame's TikTok. So what is the show about?
Well, first of all, it's this white family that comes in. You know, it's white people. This white family that is living in the city. And they are wanting to start their lives over and kind of, move up in the world. He's supposed to be, up for promotion and become a partner or whatever, all this other jazz or whatever. And so they move into this house, and this house is being watched by someone. They're getting letters. So I'm not going to tell the whole story, girl. It's in the description. See, St. James has watched it. Now, listen, I personally am one of the people that I can take, I love horror movies, horror shows.
Okay, I know.
I am a huge Thais. Whew. Okay, I am a huge horror fan, huge thriller fan. But one of the things, I could watch Possessions, even though those type of possessions, those spiritual shows, they kind of bother my spirit a little bit. So I have to, be very cautious. I can't watch it too much. I could watch Jason, Michael Myers, murder mysteries, all that stuff, whatever. What gets me is home invasion stuff. Anything to do with the home being broken in or people, they in the house, girl. They in the house. I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not even talking about anything like that. I promise you, Dante, I'm not ruining anything. I promise you.
Oh, so you want to have you checked the children?
Yes, those are the type of shows that really bother me, and this is the type of show that is. It's very, but it's from a different twist. It's very. The Board of Trustees at Alabama State approved.
Of course, they're getting the fact check. Yeah, they approved it.
Approved what? What are we talking? Y'all still on that College Hill?
He back on the teacher. Of course, they approved it because.
But yes, but I highly recommend that you guys watch The Watcher. It is a great show. It's very well written. But I have a question for Ryan Murphy. Ryan, listen to me, girl. I want you to get close to the screen, Mr. Murphy. I know you one of us. You know what I'm saying? You're a child of the rainbow. I also know that you're white. But I want to know, you've made some great shows. I'm a fellow fan of 911. It's a great show. American Horror Story, beautifulness.
Oh, I know 911 with him. Okay.
Oh yes, he's good. He has a lot of great shows. He's done a lot of great things.
Only one I know is American Horror Story and Pose.
Oh yes, Ryan Murphy has done a lot of great shows. But I have a question for you, sir. What are you going through? What comes out, the things that come out of your mind, and I am starting to worry about you, girl. Do you have a therapist? I just want to know, because you don't seem. I just the storylines and the things that you write about, the things that come out, it's very strange. It's very strange, and it's very concerning. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to date you.
But he just got drama.
It's. Listen, there's drama and then there's some strange stuff. American Horror Story New York, probably the best season. I'm a huge American Horror Story Coven fan. Okay, whoo, that was a great season.
But I know he must pay excellent money, because years ago Angela Bassett said she would never do anything horror because of her spiritual side. Because she's a devout Christian. Baby, next thing I know, she up here twirling cats.
She was Madame Marie Laveau, man.
I mean, that chick is hot. That chick must be.
She was getting it. She was acting up a storm up in that show.
Oh, wait a minute. Thais gave a synopsis. White family that should have ran. Wait a minute. Oh, that.
White family that should have ran into their car and hauled ass in episode 1. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, white people gonna sit there and do this. You hear noise?
Right. What's behind the bushes?
Have you checked the children? Who's calling here? Who are you?
Is that a knife?
The call is coming from inside the house. Oh my God.
Well, let's search around. Let's see who's calling. Girl, the moment I got that letter, I would have been like, you know what? It's been fun. This has been a great house. We're going to cancel the renovations. We are out.
So
but you know, this wouldn't happen this would not happen in the Black community.
Sending letters instead of calling. Okay. But is this gore? Now, if it's gore, it's more thriller.
It's not gory.
Okay,
it's not gory at all.
I'll watch it.
At least where I'm at, I haven't seen any gore.
I like thrillers. Okay.
No, let me. It's not like American Horror Story. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's you just have to watch it. I don't want to ruin it.
See.
I don't want Dante going on get on my back about it. Just watch.
That's about a law. Ryan bets his money on black. Absolutely. Black trauma. He does, but this is not black though. So
no, it's not black at all. This is not black at all. And actually, there was a part in there that I was like, You'll know what I'm talking about when you get to it, when you watch it. Huh.
Okay.
It was very like, okay, I see what you're doing there, girl. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to be it for a little hot topic section and what's going on. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this break. Stay tuned, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you are just tuning in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network, where you can catch all of the awesome shows on this network. Black excellence, black is luxury, black all day. All right, my brother, we got some stuff to talk about on today. So you brought up a topic on today, and the question was, what happened to hip-hop, the culture, the message, and the music? And I'm actually glad that Dante's on today, and mother is on, because y'all are some gurus when it comes to music. And I know that you, Kyrie, are a huge hip hop fan, so I'm not as much. So I'm gonna rely on you on this particular topic. Right? So go ahead and tell me why you wanted to bring up this conversation.
Well, I wanted because it's like hip hop is gotten lost. The message, the music. I mean, now we have first you're giving it away to other cultures, and because hip hop originated in the Bronx or Brooklyn.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, and it started in 1973 with DJ Kool Herc. If you ask these kids now that who is DJ Kool Herc, they couldn't tell you. They just want to get into the rap game because they see the bling, the gangsterism in it. And when did that change? And for a long time, I'm going to say this, I was mad at West Coast rap. I didn't like it because in the beginning, New York rappers, everything was fun and cool. They rapped about, because the purpose of hip hop was to tell you what was happening in and out the hood. It gave you information. It gave you the news, what was going on, talked about the government, everything. Then here comes the West Coast. Here comes NWA with fuck the police and killing, shoot each other, let's kill each other, blah, 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 blah. So I hated West Coast rap for a very long time. Sorry, West Coasters, I did. But my question is, when did we get away from the... Okay, I'm sorry. And now we have Jamaicans are saying that hip-hop originated in Jamaica. And I'm pissed off at Busta Rhymes because Busta, I know he's from Jamaica. He's not foundational. But you're perpetuating this lie. You're going along with it. So now they're trying to take that away from us. And I'm like, when do we get away from it? And now, like you were saying earlier, that's why I was saying you get into the conversation about all these beefs. Now, hip hop, you always have beef in the diss records. That's cool. That's part of hip hop. But now you all take it to literal beefs where you're killing each other.
Yeah,
that's not what hip hop is, because hip hop is actually a culture. Rap is the music. But no one understands.
NWA talked about what's happening in LA. They were extremely relevant.
Oh, they were okay, and I'm not saying they're not relevant. I'm saying they were extremely violent. For case in point, with rap music.
Wait. I'm sorry. Break that down a little bit.
What?
That's interesting to me. When you said that they were extremely violent, isn't that?
Okay. Well, wait a minute. You said isn't what? What I mean?
Because I was gonna ask, because like, isn't that like the whole purpose of, or one of the purposes, or one of the foundational points of rap and hip hop? Because they were talking about the brutality that's going on with police, the brutality that's going on with them.
But what I mean is towards one another.
Oh, okay, got it.
And so, case like, okay, Roxanne Shante, the one behind me, because that's my absolute favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
She had a song called "Whack It," where she was dissing JJ Fad, because that's what people did in hip hop. Roxanne Shante was known for dissing everybody, whoever you were. So they had a show, I think it was in New York, and Dr. Dre was the DJ for JJ Fad.
Mm-hmm.
Him and them tried to jump this girl literally because of that song.
What?
Backstage at a show, yes. And after that, I said I dogged out Los Angeles so bad in anything I said or whatever. Poetry that I wrote, I dogged out Los Angeles.
Okay, let me say something. Okay, can I say this? This is where I was talking about and again, I'm not a rap connoisseur like you are, so I'm not going to speak on it as if I know something about it. You know what I'm saying? I listened to the few rap artists that I did. Talib Kweli, Nori, like stuff like that. So for me, when I hear stuff like when something happens in a particular location or something happens with somebody in a fandom, it's like the entire fandom gets, a blame for it, or the entire state gets blamed for it. So, for example, like you just said with Roxanne and how she got jumped, you then turned around and got mad at all of LA and all of West Coast rap.
I did, but that was back. I was young. They tried to jump her. Now. Dante, Roxanne Shante, favorite of all time. Okay, she's my favorite female rapper of all time. Yes, my favorite rapper of all is Rakim. Reason being Shante is my favorite because Shante is a true rapper. She can look at you or look at anything and make a rap off the top of her head like that. She has skills. Her delivery is on point. Her rhymes are on point. She's just, she has everything that takes. She knows how to ride a track. And everything. These females today can't do that.
Well, not all of them.
I mean, okay, now let me, because I said that on TikTok, and I need to fix that. Now, today's rappers that I like, Rhapsody, I like Meg Thee Stallion. I just want Meg to rap about something more than her vagina because she has skills, and I love
She has
Chica.
really good skills, actually.
And I love Chica, yeah, Chica, Rhapsody,
Ooh,
and
Chica's
Mel,
good.
and Meg. I said Mel, sorry, Meg Thee Stallion. Yes, Kyrie, we want to hear those poems.
Yeah, we want you to spit it.
Yeah, it was good, but it left a lot. I liked it, but it left a lot out.
But isn't that with a lot of documentaries, though?
I know.
It's really sad.
I'm like, they left so much out with her. Cause like I was a huge fan. I've been a fan of her since I was 14. Humongous fan, and she's still right. Okay, Bahamadia. Back in the day, absolute boss. You're just gonna skip over all them.
You know what, Dante is just Dante. Why did you just come on the show? You could have just came on the show today.
I'm not skipping over them at all. I like everyone you name. Well, boss. The only thing I know is what would I do? That's it. But these rappers they are. You can't understand them. But like, and then we give it away to other cultures.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Y'all make sure y'all misspell the words in YouTube because we get flagged. Y'all Tide Squad, y'all know what's going on. You know what happens with Mother's page. So please just make sure y'all misspell.
I remember when rap didn't have as much chorus. Just bars. Right exactly.
Hold on. 1 second, bro. 1 second. I want to address this comment right here. You were excited. Well, let me explain something to you, sir. It's hard to get a hold of you, okay? Because you traveling from here to Timbuktu every 5 seconds. So when Kyrie and I want you to come on, let me let you know right now, you have an open invitation. Open invitation to come whenever you want. You are Pyro fam. You can come whenever you want, bro. So rude. Talk about we weren't invited.
Girl. But I would, but it would have been good. I would love to have a music conversation with Dante because he and I, we think a lot. We have a lot of the same favorites, but then again, something we disagree on. Yeah, it would be a good conversation. It would.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
I'll set it up.
But anyway, hip hop.
I'll sit back and have some popcorn.
But what happened to the message? Why are we not hearing about things in the hood? Now all we hear about is either killing, gangstering, or like I said, the women talk about their cooch. What happened to hip hop?
So I think the thing that happened with hip hop is the same thing that happened with a lot of different genres, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the focus came off. The focus was originally, to my knowledge, and the little knowledge that I have about rap, was about getting the message out there, about speaking on things that were politically motivated, speaking on things that pertain to Black culture, speaking of things. Kwame sounds like Lonnie B. No, I'm Kwame. Thank you, okay, Rich. I respect Lonnie B so much. I do. That's an honor. But I have my own voice, and so does he.
They're both just East Coast. That's all.
Right. So, but yes, I lost my train of thought. Oh yes. So I think a lot of the messaging, it does sound like Pop Show, and I think a lot of it has to do. And I think honestly, that's where I feel when pop came about, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, that era. That's when music shifted, and I don't know if it shifted for the good. I don't know if it shifted for the bad. Some people, enjoy today's music. And I think that there's a lot of music now today that I still enjoy today. Love you, K Rich. I ain't got no problems. But I just feel like there's been a shift in priorities. There's been a lot of people who look at, they've attained a certain status and now their focus has changed. It's like, okay, I'm out the hood now. I don't need to worry about that stuff. And I'm looking at the monies and the girls and all of these different things and the guides and all of that. And so there's been a lot of shifting in the priority and what the messaging is for this. And I also think that there's been a huge desensitization of Black issues on certain things. Like we constantly see almost every day, something going on when it comes to police brutality, and we're just like, oh, it's another hashtag or another situation going on, and so we've become desensitized to it, and so that's caused messaging to change because people don't want to see it anymore.
Right.
And it's like, well, girl, we don't want to experience it either. You know, it's not like we don't want to just see it. We don't want to experience it. So what do people do? They ignore it. They look at people's TikToks. You know, it's very. It doesn't. A lot of the ones, and even the perfect example. And I'm not trying to call him out. Actually, I can use both Thais and Dante as a perfect example. Anytime Thais or Dante post something about pop culture or whatever's going on, massive likes. You know what I'm saying? But then when they post something that's educational for the culture, when there's something about advocacy, 5 likes.
Crickets.
Now
I've noticed it with Dante's page. Dante posts something very informative.
Yeah.
That we need to hear, and I'm like, what a comment section.
But post something about Ray J and Kim Kardashian, and it's like
loads.
Conversation.
But our focus. Okay, so yeah, that's really a big part of. I think it is.
And In the Rain says rap had to become marketable. That's what happened instead of just being authentic. Wow. It became catchphrases, antics, and simple melodies. Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Because back in the day, you had, like I said, everybody Dante named Bahamadia, Latifah, Light, Shantae, Antoinette. All they needed was a mic. Mm-hmm. Now you got the number one female who is fighting for her spot, which is why she beefing with everybody. Is a gimmick. All this colorful hair, these costumes. She needs that because she's not as good as, in my opinion. I've never been a fan of Nicki Minaj.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to deal with the barbs because you know I will come.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Well, now the barbs. I'm gonna say this to you all because when Nicki made this song. Naming the female rappers and everybody went in, who nobody's ever done this. Nicki this first. Let me tell y'all something. Do your homework, people. Roxanne Shantae made a song and she exited out the game with this song called Big Mama. She named the rappers one by one who she was talking about. She did it first, not Nicki.
Okay.
I need y'all to do your homework.
You're gonna have the barbs coming up for us, and I am.
No, I'm just saying I need them to do their homework. If you're gonna, say all this stuff, do your homework. Listen. And this is my opinion, Barb. If you really want to get mad at Kyrie. If Remy Ma had to went to jail, Nicki wouldn't have been on top.
Now that's I 150% agree with you on that. Remy Ma. If
Remy hadn't lost her temper, Nicki wouldn't be on top. Say what you want.
That is a word.
I like Remy too. Yeah, Remy good. But I'm a comment and I am too.
See, that's me. I'm more of the chill hip hop, chill rap. Like we ain't gotta beat nobody up. Like
hey, Rich, I'm with you. I love conscious rap. I do. But you know But
what K Rich just said is exactly what we were talking about. When you talk about conscious rap, when you talk about something, nobody wants to hear it. But when we start talking about bees and hoes and all the stuff, whatever, degrading black women and how much money we have in the bank, or how much money we took out the bank to throw in the air, or what kind of cars we got, like it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating to see because at the end of the day, we have fed into the machine that has created poverty for us. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That keeps us in the poverty. Because if you look at it, I don't give a damn about showing my cars and my house and all that stuff. Because personally, I don't think it's none of y'all business. You know what I'm saying? And so, number one. Number two, when I see the billionaires and people who have wealth, and they come into the room, they don't come into the room with chains and all of this flashy stuff or whatever, $400,000 watches and all that stuff or whatever. They come in with a regular watch, if not their Apple Watch.
It's a time.
They come in with a little polo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it looks like
fast.
okay, and they walk in and they call it a day. They driving a little Prius. You know what I'm saying? And they call it honey, Converse. You know what I'm saying?
And then good morning. Exactly.
Good morning. Good morning. I make more money than all of you in this room. That's what they say, and they don't have to say it.
And they got their whole outfit from Walmart. So Serena said, how long can grown adults just focus on sex? You know what? That's true. And as much as I do not like her, but Kaya started off as a conscious rapper. A lot of people don't know this. Here's the fun fact for y'all. Kaya was conscious. Nobody would give her a chance. But when she did this demo called My Neck and My Back, woo! The record label couldn't, they was fighting to get her.
And I want to address in the Rain's comment, because I think that that's valid, because nobody, I personally don't think that. First of all, there's a time and a place for Beyonce. There's a time and a place for Nicki Minaj. Because I like Nicki Minaj's bumps. I bump to her music. Listen, that's me. Say what you want. Everybody has their taste and stuff. Nobody's arguing the fact that everybody has different tastes in music or whatever.
Right.
People may be very surprised what me and Kyrie listen to, because we talked about it, and I was like, "Oh, you listen to that too? You listen to rock? You listen to this?" Like people may be very surprised, but there's a time and a place for everything. And so, do I listen to rock and stuff? Of course, I twerk in my office every now and then.
Right. I like a good twerk. Shake the
little twerk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have your little time and place. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. I think my issue. Thank you, Rochelle, because that's very true. I think my issue with the whole situation is the fact that we have been pushing. They spend so much money to try to look good instead of actually being wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like because if you look at these newer rappers, they do not compare to what the top rated rappers are doing right now, because they have the money to create businesses and to create production companies. Mm-hmm. Their first thing that they want to do is they want to buy chains, they want to buy cars, and yes, get your house, expand, live your life. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but at the end of the day, are you thinking about what happens when you get out the rap game?
I say invest.
You know what I'm saying? And start your own production company, start your own producer or label, own your own. Start buying your own the rights to your music. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the things, you have to move strategically in these things. You know what I'm saying? I think, and there's gonna be times, and if you knew how it was to not have money, why would you work so hard to go back to that? Because you're not building security. You know what I'm saying?
But no one is teaching them that, in my opinion. Just like you talking about Cardi, her team, they're not doing artist management and artist control anymore, or artist development. I'm saying that's what I want.
Yeah, artist development. Yeah,
they're not doing that anymore. The labels, these labels now, like we don't have money. With a lot of people are now independent anyway. So
yeah. But and that's another thing. A lot of people don't realize that, like, a lot of these artists are going to independent, labels or starting their own stuff and are moving independent. But even that, they have to deal with the mega machines that are already out there that we have made, rich and powerful because of the fact that, like, that's just what we were told that was the standard. But now you see people leaving corporations to start their own businesses. You're seeing even in music, almost every industry, you know what I'm saying, that designers, they're creating their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're leaving these major labels. This brand. I was just a couple of weeks ago, I was asked because of my resume is still floating out there for whatever reason. When I was younger, I still have my resume. They're still calling me to be a brand strategist for these major companies. No, I have my own company. Thank you.
Kodak Black, shout out. The business, but the business side of music is last. It is, and no one tells them like you're going to
nobody
XYZ. But you know what, Harold? That was like even artists back in the day. They didn't think about the business side.
Yeah,
like Fantasia talked about that. She said she just wanted to sing. That's all she knew. I just want to sing. Yeah. Nobody explains that to them.
And I was actually talking to just Dominic a couple of days ago about something similar to this, about how people, when they're building, like, for example, like one of the most important things and best advices that I had from one of my dance teachers. She told me, because I told her, I was like, I want to have a dance company when I get older. And she said, make sure you have a business director or an executive director, because you're going to be so focused on the art and, you know, creating all of this stuff, whatever. And I used to get into it with my executive director at certain points, because I was like, no, we need fireworks and pyrotechnics and it needs to be big. And he's like, well, that's nice, but, you know, we only have this budget.
Right.
Find money. Money grows on trees. Get a grant. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to make it extravagant. You know, and so a lot of people don't realize that, like, there needs to be a balance to these things. You know what I'm saying? Like you want these high technical, and this is another thing. It goes into, like, you know, a lot of people have been at, like, I had a lead contact me, not even through the normal channels of, like, how we do it at Pyro, and they just DM'd me and they were asking me, hey, you know, how much does this cost or whatever. I was like, well, if you set up an introductory conversation, we can go into deep, deeper discussion. But based off of what you're telling me, if you just did, this is how much, you know, this is an estimate of what it would cost. Oh, we can't go any lower? Well, no, because you want pyrotechnics, girl. You want pyrotechnics and you want all this high production. You got to pay for that. And I think there is a level of respect when you are looking at what you want for certain things. People ask for things, and this is one of the things that people do when it comes to churches. This is one of the things that people do when it comes to different types of especially when it's a black owned business. They look at it as like, oh, it's supposed to be cheaper because it's black owned.
Oh, I hate that.
It's so annoying. It's like you do realize that I'm giving you the we're using the same tools that prominent production companies in Hollywood are using, right? Like, do you think it just came to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just came, like it was just mailed up the door.
You
like,
have to pay for that. Let me try this out. Yeah.
Right. It's like let's just do it. Like it don't cheapen, discount, or give away your. I know that's right in the rain.
Anyway,
you know,
we don't like Kodak. I don't.
Listen, personal taste. But you know, like going back to the original topic, I do think that a lot of factors has happened to why hip hop has changed. I think a lot of it has to do with white supremacy and its invasion and stuff. I think it has a lot to do with our breakdown in how the lack of unification that we have in our culture. And I think it has to do with a lot of priorities that we have not focused on within the culture as well. So because, like you said, the church, hip hop, a lot of those different avenues and venues were places people went to gain information, to spread information about what's going on and bring awareness to what's going on in our culture. And I think a lot of it has to do with those things. But go ahead, bro.
And also with kind of hip hop, which is another reason why I agree with Don the Son on certain points, the powers that be, because they come in board meetings and they say, hey, we need you all to talk about XYZ. The artists have come out and talked about it. How they want talk about this in the hood, talk about shooting, talk about this, and sex. Like somebody said about how much sex, how much can we pay attention? But that's what they think of us. They think all we want to do is shoot each other and have sex all day. So that's what they tell them to talk about. And they go with the flow. They don't want to mess up their bag. And I'm like,
and this is something that I saw in conversation. Like, this is one of the reasons why I like Nicki Minaj, because she brought awareness to this in terms of, like, there is the whole situation, for those who don't know, that what's going on between Lotto and Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj owns a lot of her stuff, and she has yet to win a Grammy, and I think that's a disservice to she has yet. To my knowledge, she has yet to win a Grammy.
Diana Ross has been in the business for 70 years, and she ain't won one either.
But that's a problem. That's a problem. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is not controlled by a lot of different, I think she's under her own, she's independent now.
Mm-hmm.
She's independent now. And so Lotto is not. Lotto is under a label. And so what happens when you can see that a lot of people were moving towards Lotto. And listen, I'm not saying what Nicki Minaj did and how she handled the situation was correct, because she could have navigated that a little differently. And I also believe that Lotto is a little sneaky. But that's a different conversation.
But can people help who the Academy who the Academy votes for, and
no, it's not about that. It's about the fact that you pulled Nicki Minaj out of the rap category and put it in pop. That was sneaky because you know that, and it's gonna hurt her brand because at the end of the day, she doesn't have a chance of winning that.
But okay, well, let me say this. I agree it was sneaky, but what's the name of that song? Doom 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 doom. There ain't no hip hop. That is kind of popish. Not done. You want? I want Harold. You know I don't. I made a TikTok about it.
Wait, what song? What song are you talking about?
It's the Nicki Minaj song. Oh my god, I can't. Doom doom. Oh god, I don't know the name because I don't know her music, but it is a pop song. The people are just singing. It's something where she's really singing the song. She is. Some of her stuff is more popish.
No, that's not. But that's not what we're debating.
I know, but they put her out of the rap category and put her in pop on the Grammys. Yeah, but right. You know what? I agree with her. It's sneaky, but some artists would have taken that as a compliment because for some odd reason we think they're going pop. We've arrived. But the issue that I see, and I agree with Nicki on, is the fact that they have been managing and focusing on Lotto a little differently than her because they can control Lotto. They can control what she and it's cheaper for them to, because remember, all of that money that goes, like when that money that goes to her album sales and everything goes to Nicki. A big percentage of it goes to Nicki. So because she's independent. But with Lotto, she's not. She's under a label. So like a huge percentage of that goes back into the industry and goes back into the machine. So of course they're going to push her more because they're going to get more money or more of an ROI or return on investment for that. So I agree with what Nicki is saying. But I don't agree with how she handled it. Right. I really don't. And I think, and this is just me, Barbs, this is me. I think Nicki's nervous because, like Kwame just said, they're pushing Lotto, they're molding her so to be the next it girl. Now
she already is.
And Nicki, is she?
She already is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so Nicki's nervous now because Nicki's now, and I saw the hashtag. Now that's what y'all need to get. Whoever made up the hashtag 40-year-old bully on Twitter, I holler.
She's so stupid.
But Nicki, like I said, Nicki's nervous because there's always going to be a new girl coming on in the next 10 years. You're going to be on top. Everybody can't be Beyonce. Beyonce has been on top, and there's nobody coming along that even knocked her down a notch. Beyonce is just that chick. Okay, Beyonce been on top what now? 20 years as a solo artist.
She's that girl. but here's the difference with Beyonce, which is why I respect her so much. She moved herself into a space where she wasn't trying to be the it girl. She was trying to be a kingmaker.
Right.
And now, because of her how strategic she was and her team and how she moved in the different situations, she became a kingmaker. So when she's on somebody's album, that album's going to do 20 times better than it would have did by itself. For example, she launched, if you think about it, she made Megan Thee Stallion a lot bigger than she was. She was doing, I think Megan Thee Stallion would have did good on her own anyway. I think she would have attained her status on her own because I'm not taking away from Megan's talent and skill and her popularity, but I think she got there faster because of Beyonce.
I agree with you, but I think Megan, if y'all talking about the new it girl, I think it should be Megan over Lotto. Lotto is decent.
Yeah, but Megan is going into a space, in my personal opinion, Megan is going to a space that she's going to become a queen maker too. You know what I'm saying? Like she's moving into Nicki Minaj's spot. But the it girl, the new girl on the block it's looking like it's going to be Lotto.
Because at one point in time, Nicki had a beef with Megan, but Megan just didn't feed into it.
Here we go.
I like Beyonce, but she's not creator. She is producer. Okay, you and Kwame about to break up.
I just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna defend her. I don't need to defend Beyonce. I'm not one of the beehivers. I don't have to, because look at the track record.
Doja is the new, honey, I don't do Doja Rat either.
Doja is the new it girl. No. Now listen, I love Doja Cat. I listened to Doja Cat before she was Doja Cat. Okay, like Doja Cat is that girl. I love Doja Cat. I really do.
I'm
but
good.
I don't think she's the it girl in rap. I think she's molded herself like to be like more of a like a more of an R&B / pop girl. Like I can't. I love you too, Vovo. I'm saying
as far as I'm concerned, Doja Rat and Brit Barbie are one the same. Who cares?
Wait a black ass minute. Now, what we're not gonna do, Kyrie Sinatra, is do that to Doja Cat. No. I know you didn't compare that to that little white girl, that little bobblehead, that little Funko Pop. No, absolutely not. What we're not gonna do is compare her to Brit Barbie. Oh my God.
Well, listen, I can tell you, look, because you know the TikToks that I made, a couple of the Barbies had a problem with when I compared Brit Barbie to Nicki Minaj.
I would have had a problem with that too.
Why?
We're not going to compare Brit Barbie to Nicki Minaj. That is too much.
I just think she's better than Nicki. But okay.
Okay. It was nice talking to you guys. It's been a great show. I hope you have a blessed and highly favored weekend.
You are not a bar. Why would you do that?
I am not a bar, but I am not going to disrespect a black woman by comparing her to that little bobblehead.
Well, you know what? I just don't like Nicki. Of course, she's not better than Nicki.
Ooh, that hurt my soul.
She ain't better than me. Do you think color is better? Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, in the rain. It's that TikTok girl.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that when we did that just already with Sheree and Marlo. If y'all see Real Housewives of Atlanta, that was an iconic moment on that show to this day. Ooh.
Oh yeah, not her. Yes, her.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But wait a minute, she's in. Wait a minute, but now I thought she was just doing it for jokes, but she's a real rapper. And there's another white chick called Ashley somebody that made a diss song about her. I'm like,
Kyrie,
I can't. This is what made me say. This is what brought the attention for the show. What happened?
Well, what happened is Eminem that happened. But that's a whole nother story.
It was. I'm sorry, In the Rain. I'm sorry.
That was brutal. Thank you, In the Rain.
I said, you know, in reality, no, she's not better than Nicki. She's not.
No, I know you have a person with you.
Did you say Mute Hill Carrie? Mute Hill Kwame? Oh. Ooh. I apologize. I'm sorry. Are you a Barb in the Rain?
I'm a Barb.
Are you a Barb?
But no, that hurt my heart, and I'm not even a Barb. Like, I mean, that was like, damn. I can't. Not there.
I just don't like Nicki's attitude.
I agree with you. I think Nicki has a stink attitude, but I also think that Nicki is hurt. I think
she is
hurt,
myself.
And she's traumatized, and I think a lot and that's not trying to because I have a lot of great respect for Nicki Minaj. I really do. I really have a lot of respect for her, and I think that she has surpassed and had to deal with a lot of crap from the industry. I think she has to deal with a lot. Agreed, but at the end of the day, like. Just because every black woman has to go through, so shouldn't. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj because I don't want to devalue what she's gone through because every black woman has gone through or every female artist has gone through. It shouldn't be a rite of passage, and that's how it's been. It's been made to feel like black women and black female rap artists have to go through this kind of rite of passage, this hazing, with the industry, and I think that's what the issue is. Read my comment earlier from.
I'm reading it now. I'm reading that. The Barb's gonna come for you. It is a problem, but Nicki and Donda's son could fall off a bridge, and I wouldn't lose no sleep or check for them ever. Yeah, the Barb's gonna be in your inbox in the rain.
Ciao. But yeah, so like I said, I do think that Nicki, like, it's kind of similar to. Well, I don't know if it's similar. Because I truly think that Kanye is having an episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I do think that Nikki has displayed manic. I don't want to say manic because I don't think she has any mental illnesses. I really don't, and I don't know her. I don't know. She could be, but I do think a lot of her outlash and her backlash and her lashing out has been because she's been hurt. I really truly believe that. I truly believe like a lot of the way she navigates and her fear of losing her position.
I believe it because she's been hurt and she's hurting. So okay.
She definitely is, and but that doesn't mean that you have to be a whole a-hole. Like I guess that's just me. Like you like have your moment, have your trauma, and you know make your paper boo boo. Like that's not. I don't think that should be a reason for you to be a whole a-hole. That's just me. Like if you're gonna have a bad day, have your bad day, girl. Have your bad day, but you don't need to invite everybody else into the situation. And you don't need to treat everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from, bro. I really do, but I do think I don't know.
There's enough money out here for all rappers. Well, hell, it is. Mm-hmm. But Nikki wants to be the only one. Because for a while, she was the only one. When she came out, like I said, because Remy went to jail, there was nobody, no competition, no other woman.
No.
She had on lock.
Yeah.
And now the other girls are coming out. Just like Beyonce, one of these years, somebody gonna come along. They thought it was gonna be Normandy. I'm like, I don't know what y'all hearing. I like her.
Oh, Normani? No.
Oh, how you say her name?
Normani.
Okay, her.
You said Normandy. That's a country girl.
I don't know what y'all hearing, but it's not gonna be her.
It's definitely not gonna be Normani.
But I like her though.
Now I like her a lot, and I think she has the space to be a powerhouse. But if it's going to be anybody, and it's going to be a while before it even gets there, it would be Chloe Bailey.
And I think Beyonce's molding her.
Yeah. And I think because she has the power, she has the vocal range, she has it. She can sing. That girl can sing. Yeah. Both of them, Chloe and Halle, can sing. They can sing, but there is a superstardom power in Chloe that we haven't seen in a long time, and I think that she will be that next Beyonce if she navigates things properly, and if Beyonce's team wants her to be. Then she will, and I think when Beyonce's ready to be done,
I think Beyonce's molded her.
Yeah,
and I cannot wait to see Chloe's episode of Hair Tales. Did you all watch that this weekend?
I did not.
Oh, it's really good. It's on the OWN network. Hulu presented. Tracy Ellis Ross and Oprah Winfrey executive producer. It's going to be a 6-part series talking about black hair, and so
I heard of it. Yeah, but I didn't know that the episode came out.
Oprah, they show Oprah and they show Issa Rae's. So then next week, I forgot, Ayanna Preston's going to be on there. And they have Chloe Bailey and Chica. And I'm missing one. I don't forget who I'm missing. But yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
The first 2 episodes are so good. Issa Rae's is good and Oprah's really good.
All right. I'm gonna check that out. All right, y'all. Well, we're running out of time. I don't want to.
Well, before we go, and all of you all said you like good music. So this weekend, Babyface released a new project called Girls Night Out. Go get it. My favorite song is called One Good Thing. Now this one is called Girls Night Out because he used female singers today. Y'all know Babyface can produce an album. So his the list he has: Ari Lennox, 7 Streeter. Who else is on this album? Shit. Wait a minute. Oh no, y'all. One second. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, Ari Lennox, Mooney Long, somebody named Baby Tate, Tink, Tiana Major 9, Coco Jones, Queen Naja, Doechii, yeah, Ella Mai, Kehlani, and Angie Martinez. She just does the intro. But yeah, but it's a really good album. So he's using today's female singers, what I call the safe singers. But it's a good project. Go get it. Girls Night Out. Babyface.
Not the safe singers, child. I cannot stand you. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for checking us out today. I really appreciate you guys joining us today. We want you to don't forget to check out Bullet and Flight Radio this week. They have a lot going on this week, and Bullet and Flight Talk is on fire. And also check out www.pyromediaproductions.com if you need. The holidays are coming up, y'all, and we're getting booked. So y'all need to hurry up and get your stuff in when you need to get the fit in, okay? Because we may have to stop at a certain point. It's getting a little crazy. So go ahead and hit us up. pyromediaproductions.com. And if you're looking for other shows like this one, go to pyromedianetwork.com. And don't forget to subscribe and like on your way out. We appreciate you. We love you. Don't forget to share. Thank you guys so much for joining. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Oh, this Friday we have Daryl Walter, who is coming out with his new show on Pyro Media Network, the Daryl Walter Show. So I'm excited to have him on. He's a TikTok star, and so we're looking forward to having him on the show this Friday. So definitely check him out, and we'll see you guys then. Until then, create a great week, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys. Bye.